In this video, we present our recent work accepted at ICCV2025, titled Context-Aware Academic Emotion Dataset and Benchmark. Understanding students' academic emotions is important because they strongly affect motivation, cognition, and learning outcomes, and they also reveal how engaged students are during learning. However, current research faces two big challenges. On the one hand, most studies still focus on basic emotions like happy, sad, or angry, but academic emotions such as confusion, fatigue, or distraction are more subtle, and they cannot simply be mapped from these basic categories. On the other hand, existing public datasets are scarce and limited. Most of them, such as DAISY, Engaged, and OLSFED, are collected online under induced conditions, and more importantly, they ignore crucial contextual information focusing mainly on the face or upper body, which is insufficient for accurate academic emotion recognition. To see why context matters, let's look at a simple example. From facial expressions alone, two students might both appear focused and engaged. But once we consider the full context, we realize one is secretly on the phone while the other is fidgeting with their hands. In fact, both are distracted. This shows very clearly why context is crucial for accurate interpretation. To address these limitations, we introduce RAR. RAR does not just capture facial expressions, but also learning activities and environment, giving us the multimodal cues needed for reliable recognition. It has three key advantages. First, the data is authentic and unscripted, collected in real study sessions instead of induced experiments. Second, it contains rich real-world context including posture and activities such as reading or using a phone. And third, it covers diverse environments, from classrooms and libraries to labs and dormitories. Based on this, RAR provides annotations for 5 academic emotions: neutrality, enjoyment, confusion, fatigue, and distraction. Building upon the RAR dataset, we propose CLIP-CAR, a context-aware framework designed to leverage both facial expressions and the surrounding learning environment. The framework has two main components, a visual block and the text block. In the visual block, we process each video frame in two ways. One stream crops the face region, while the other keeps the full frame. Both streams are encoded using the CLIP image encoder. Two temporal encoders then model the dynamics of facial expressions and context separately, and finally fuses them into a single visual feature token. This allows the model to capture not only the student's facial expressions but also critical cues from their environment, such as reading or using a phone. Meanwhile, the text block represents each academic emotion. For every category, we create a description of facial expressions and learning activities, and combine it with learnable text prompts. These are fed into the CLIP text encoder, producing a text feature token for each emotion. Classification is then performed by computing the cosine similarity between the visual token and all text tokens, taking advantage of CLIP's shared visual textual feature space. We evaluate the performance of CLIP-CAR on the RAR dataset, compared with several state-of-the-art video-based methods, as shown in Table First. The results show that transformer-based approaches outperform 3D CNNs in modeling temporal dynamics, and leveraging CLIP pre-training clearly benefits small-scale academic emotion datasets. Most importantly, by incorporating context information, CLIP-CAR achieves the best performance, surpassing the second-best method by 6.81%, and shows nearly 20% improvement in the distraction category. This highlights the critical role of context in distinguishing distraction from engagement. Figure 1 presents the performance of each model across individual emotion categories, where Clip CAER achieves the best results in almost all classes. We further analyze the design of the visual block by comparing three variants, as shown in Figure 2. Model A uses only facial image sequences. Accuracy is 61.19%, but it struggles with distraction, 51.43%, since it ignores context. Model B uses full-frame sequences to capture context, improving distraction accuracy to 70.48%, but overall performance drops because facial expressions are overlooked. Model C. Our approach combines both face and full-frame sequences, effectively integrating facial and contextual cues, resulting in a 6.81% overall improvement. Finally, attention visualization shows that the context branch successfully focuses on relevant environmental cues, confirming the effectiveness of our dual-stream design. Thank you for listening.